Well, good morning. Today we're out on the water doing something a little bit different. I read on social media about a shipwreck out here somewhere. I don't know a lot about it except for what I read one post online. The boat washed ashore, possibly dragged anchor in a storm several months ago, possibly, and was abandoned and never recovered. I don't know exactly where it was. I've spoken to some people and gotten a general idea, but this is a pretty big river or reservoir. So I'm just motoring. There's no wind for sailing, so I'm just motoring on the Torpedo, looking for it. I've got my paper charts, so hopefully maybe I can get in close to it for some good pictures. And I brought a couple of things like some heavy-duty neoprene boots, so I can hopefully maybe do a walk around it. It's washed ashore, so I can't sail around it. My understanding is it's a 25 or 26 foot sailboat. And I know which side of the river it's on. So anyway, just something fun to do is go looking for a shipwreck on my day off. I'm in my Mistral 16 foot trailer sailor. I kind of get the impression it's along this shoreline here somewhere, but I can't see it either with the telescope or my naked eye. I don't have binoculars today. I should find them. It's kind of overcast, which maybe not a problem, but I've got 23 kilometers range remaining on the Torpedo, so I can definitely cruise along this shoreline and have a good look. I'm not spotting it. I'm not that far from shore. So I'm either in the wrong area. It's a 26 foot boat, so it should be fairly easy to see. So I'm either in the wrong area or it's maybe not here anymore. Continue upriver, see what I can see. I see something up that way that could possibly be a boat on shore, but if it is, it looks like it's way high and dry, like somebody's dragged it up with a tractor or something. Looks like it's kind of in a undeveloped section there. Might be it. As I get closer, it looks more like a seaplane not parked. I don't think that is it. Heading towards a good-sized shoal here. Looks like it drops to about 1 foot to the starboard of that red buoy. So I've turned out, gone parallel to the shore here until I'm past the shoal, but should still be close enough to spot a 26 foot boat. Starting to get the odd small white cap forming, which is no big deal. I may see something up ahead that looks like a boat. but the colors don't look quite right. All right, nice and comfortable out here. Got an anchor if I want to stop, have lunch, make tea, whatever. All right, I'm fairly sure I've just spotted it with my telescope. It looks like, according to the chart, should be a fairly easy shoreline to approach. I might be able to get up close to it with the sailboat if I bring my keel up. Pretty sure that's it. Just outside of a marina, actually. As I get closer, I can see that's clearly it. I took a look on Google Earth to get a sense of where it is, and it looks like it's probably washed up on private property, so I can't approach it from the land, even though there's a marina nearby that I can kind of dock at and walk to. But you know, I can't go walking across private property, so I'm going to see how close I can get to it from the water and get a couple of pictures. I still have 69% remaining on the Torpedo, and it's a easy, fast sail back, so I'll only need it for docking on the other end. So I suspect I'll be getting back with, you know, over 50% left on the battery in the Torpedo. Well, there it is. That's the first look at it. I'm approaching, I've got my swing keel down, so that gives me almost 4 feet, and it'll touch long before my Torpedo or my rudder. And I've got the Torpedo raised right up, so it's just on its second highest setting, so it's just the propellers in the water, although that goose is standing on land there. So maybe I should turn down the speed a little bit. Just drifting down on it right now. I don't even have the Torpedo running. Oh, I just heard the keel hit on the ground. Okay, that's about as close as I can get with my keel down. Well, I was hoping to be able to get in a little bit closer than this. I guess I can always raise the keel and paddle. I mean, swing the Torpedo up. Then I got to figure out how to get back out, and there's kind of an onshore breeze. Blown away. It's got a nice stainless steel barbecue on the stern. Looks like a fairly new outboard. Swim ladder. That's too bad. That's a fairly nice looking boat with some nice equipment on it. Maybe I'll raise that keel up and see if I can get a little closer with the paddle. All right, there I am up alongside it. It's obviously a lot bigger than my boat. I've just anchored. Here she is. I'm standing on my coach house. I'm not getting on board. All right, I've seen it. I'll leave everything as I found it. Now the tricky part's going to be getting out of here with an onshore wind. He's going to back out on the Torpedo until I can put the rudder down, and then once I got the rudder down, I'll put the keel down. I have to be careful. I see the anchor line is actually running underneath me right now. I have to be careful of that. This is always a tricky maneuver, backing down on a trailer sailor with the keel up and the rudder up, steering with just the motor into an onshore breeze. Have to be careful that the rudder doesn't hit the propeller. Seems to be going pretty well, actually. Pulling away. All right, I got the rudder down now. Still backing away. I don't have a depth sounder on this boat, so I'm guessing. All right, the keel is back down, fully down, rudder's down, motoring away from the wreck. All right, well, there we have it. We're away, we're under sail. Don't need to use the battery again until I dock when I get back. There it is, disappearing behind us. Too bad somebody's nice boat that they cared for. I guess the question remains though, why didn't they strip the equipment off it? Like the Tohatsu outboard looked fairly new. The stainless steel barbecue, you know, if they just come in a canoe, they could have gotten that stuff. All right, there it is. All right, well, there we have it. So I went looking for a shipwreck or a wrecked boat washed up on the beach that I'd read about. It took me maybe an hour or two, I guess, to find it. And I went and I checked it out. I didn't disturb anything because I figure the owner may be back. But my understanding has been there for a month or two, and I think the boat's probably, you know, beyond salvage. Whoops. You know, the Tohatsu outboard and the barbecue, I would think they'd want to come back for those at least. So anyway, I didn't disturb anything. I just went and looked and took some video and some photos. And now I'm sailing back, probably about an hour sail back. Light wind, but not too light. I'm moving along. I'm wing on wing right now. As you can see, I just jibed. Beautiful day.